Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. Somebody wants to come back into your life. They've got the key to your heart. Now, they've got the key, but what they don't know is that you've changed the lock. You've changed the lock. So, where they think they're going to come back in quite easily, it's going to be a bit of a challenge for them. Libra, is that you? Thank you so much for stopping by my channel, The Sacred Alchemist 1111. I am your host and your reader, Lorraine. So Libra, congratulations on, creating your boundaries. Congratulations. Because I do feel that this is a long time in the making. This is, finally. Now this is going to be your you versus them reading for February 2020. And I sense empowerment. Okay, I sense empowerment. I sense this milestone in your life where it's just been like, yes, 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 yes. Right? Because I feel that the Librans who I'm feeling out there were the ones who was always sort of like a little bit too empathic, and then that was allowing people to take you, assume they could take you for a damn fool. You know, Libra? And right now, it's like, yes, you look the same, you might talk the same, but you are not the same person. On the inside, you're in fact, you've gone back to how you should be, your authentic, true self. You've gone back. You've returned home to yourself. All right, and this is going to obviously put people out of schedule with you. They, you've really sort of like surprised quite a lot of people, because they were so used to having you a certain way because you was lovely and predictable. Lovely person, darling, but you was a little bit too predictable, a little bit too accommodating. But all that bollocks is over. Now they have to now adapt now to this empowered, gorgeous, beautiful Amazonian goddess, right? No, I don't mean the online shopping store, darling. I actually mean, the Amazonian goddess, okay? And it's like they have to now come correct. Clear their throat and come correct. So guys, without further ado, I've been talking for just over 3 minutes. Let me shut the fuck up and get started with your reading, okay? Now, don't forget I am on Instagram, so you can always follow me there. Just click on the link on my cover art and it will take you straight to my IG page, and then you'll be able to find, my page, all right? I do a couple of posts a couple of times a day. So you can actually follow me there. If there's anything that doesn't resonate with you in this particular reading, okay, then obviously you can just check out, your other messages out there that could be, relative to you, okay? Do note that this is obviously timeless, as you know, and it's obviously timeless. So whatever I pick up on may have already happened, like a couple of years ago. It's happening now. It's just coming into happening now, or it might happen sort of like in the next, year or two, a few months to, year or two, whatever. All right. But if you're picking up on the vibes, then, if this happens like in the next year or two, by the grace of God, if YouTube is still here, my videos will be here, then you can always just sort of check back. Okay. So my beautiful, powerful Libras, okay, my fellow air signs, my fellow star signs, because I am a Libra, okay, let's get stuck into this, right? Let's go. Now we're gonna open up the reading with the Sacred Destiny, okay? I'm hearing they would still like to try again. if they would still like to try again. This person and you, I feel, have tried on more than one occasion. But, you know, like, it didn't really happen, did it? The relationship that was meant to be but never took off the ground, basically. And, yeah, I mean, it was a beautiful connection, beautiful. Really would have been a very successful, long-term, very, you know, successful, tight relationship. But, you know, as I always say, nothing happens before its natural time. Divine timing is at play here. So whether or not you guys are going to come back together, or, you know, or you're going to be like, bitch, the door is shut on my heart, then that's down to you, darling. Right? Okay, right, let's get started. Let's get into this reading. Right, Spirit, this is Lorraine here. What is the cards that we're going to be having for our luscious Libras? What's happening with these luxurious, gorgeous beings? Because I'll tell you, people was just really assuming that being empathic meant that you were bloody well accommodating and stupid. How wrong were they now? How wrong were they? You're one of the most romantic star signs of the zodiac. You're obviously, you know, you're the scale, so you're all about fairness and equality. People love being around you because of your light, but yet still you're attracting, you know, idiots like that. But you know what happened here is that this person obviously didn't know your worth until when, you know, you went. Got illumination. We have illumination, darlings. We have illumination. So I do feel that now, when they realise even more, they're going to get even more illuminated. I feel that this card is for the two of you. You're going to be even more enlightened by whatever is going to transpire between you and them. I'm not talking about definite reconciliation. This could be reconciliation. Has the potential. But this is the ball's in your court, Libra. The ball is in your court. Whatever you want to do with this person, I feel that you will make your minds up once you've had the big talk. Once you've had this conversation with them, then you're going to know where you're going to stand. But you're still going to be eliminated regardless, and the other person is as well. I'm sensing a Libra who is not playing around. Okay, let's look at your the enchanted map. Sorry guys, oh god, what's going on here? Right, let's wake up these cards. So yeah, I mean, cardinal sign, you know, very, very easy going with everybody, you know, and again, you know, we can be, you know, quite, you know, vicious with our tongue, but it's not like to say that, you know, we haven't sort of tried, you know, to sort of give people chances first, you know, and sometimes when we do have to cuss people, it's justified. And, you know, not being horrible, sometimes, you know, we always end up right because we're very strategical. We need to work the pros and cons. Does this person deserve to be cut off? Or do they deserve to be cussed? Okay, so I do feel that what's going on here is that, you know, you guys have the patience of a saint. Saint Libra. Okay? Now, coming apart. This was necessary. You see 4 and 6, 46 is 10. So there was an ending in order to have this new beginning. Sometimes you have to crack open the wound in order to allow more healing to come in. Okay? Because if you keep on allowing this wound to keep on manifesting, you know, this is the other person as well. And this is a purple kind of color card. So you're talking about the chakra. Right? The crown chakra. This, again, is, and look, I've got the amethyst on there as well. And, you know, elimination. This person doesn't know who they're messing with. I'm telling you. They don't know, Libra. They don't know. Well, I think they know now. They know now. And I do sense that they've been having a lot of signs and synchronicities. They've been getting their epiphanies. And also, it's also they've been getting they've been realising the way how people have been treating them. Since the last time you spoke to that person, they have been going through certain things, and they've seen how the way certain people have been treating them, that they have kind of like, they never expected, and in their mind they're trying to figure out like what's going on here. How come all of a sudden this and that is happening, okay, to my life? They are having their or they are still going through their awakening. They have been basically enlightened, but what they are coming at you with is this strong desire to want to come back into your life. Now, I haven't even pulled on cards about Libra. Hear me out. Now, obviously, you do love this person. You're fond of them. You know, you're fond of the connection. You're fond of everything. You did try, but because of the way how things got dealt with and how things ended, either through ghosting or communication, somebody else being in the mix, you know, you've had to just sort of like be dignified within yourself and move on with your life. So right now, where you are, you're good. Life is good for you. You are popping. You've got your coins. You've got your money. You've got everything sorted out. You've got your home. You've got your beautiful, you know, pets and all stuff like that. You've got things going on. You've got your peoples. I'm talking about the new people that's coming into your life. You've got your tribe. You are very stabilized. You're very abundant right now. Whichever Libra I'm talking about. And you're not the... Sorry, darlings, but I have to say this. Sometimes we can, you know, have that lazy Libra syndrome, and I hate that bollocks. But this time around, I don't sense this with you. Whichever Libra that I'm speaking about, I'm talking to, this is you know, you're the action taker. Quite fiery. Now, obviously, your shine is very important, okay? But I'm not speaking about the egotistical side of this, okay? I'm speaking about the rewards that you're starting to get now due to the hard work that you put in, all right? So with this person sort of seeing you in this gorgeousness, I don't know if that word exists, but hey, let's just use that. With this gorgeousness, when they see you sort of glowing and growing and you're just owning your power, obviously you're going to be attracting them back in. But hold on, you're attracting not just them, but you're attracting everybody else into your light, towards your light. You're pulling them in with your aura. So which is absolutely outstanding. But they are going to, I think the closer they get back to you, the more they're going to find out how much of a challenge it is, and most importantly, the fact that they're going to have to start working on their blasted selves even more. They're going to have to put in the work. They're going to have to show you, not tell you, they're going to have to show you through their actions how serious they are about you and how serious they are about this reconnection. Because if they see you being proper busy, this isn't that, then they're going to be like, you know something, this person's just totally intimidating. I don't think I have any space in their life. You know, I better go. Or they're going to turn and say, you know something, I see progress here. I see potential here. This Libra has changed. She's beautiful. He's beautiful. You know, they're amazing. And I really would love and be honoured to be a part of their life and be grateful if I could get a second chance again, because I knew what I had lost. It's either one or the other. And if they come off to you, like, you know, with the latter, then obviously, you know, I do feel that you will let them in, but there will be a lot of conditions. Boundaries are there already, so there naturally will be conditions, okay? And it's not going to be like, oh, don't do it again, naughty. It's going to be straight up, listen, you know, even if you have to put down policies, it's about making the relationship work. It's about meeting and arising to the challenges that will be coming your way, right? And if this person is not strong enough to handle that shit, there's the door. Right, let's go. Libra, I'm going to do you, I'm going to pull you 4 cards, and I want to see where you're at. Now, I don't know if you, no, you know, scratch that. Forget that bit. Okay, let's just move on from that bit. I was going to say something, but it's not relevant right now. Let's see what we've got going on here. If I do pull any additional cards, I need to keep them, I'll keep them. If there's a couple of cards that fall to the floor, not the floor, because I don't really like picking them up off the floor to read them, because it just means that they're not meant to be read to you. But if it's on the table face down, then I may be inclined to sort of like put them aside as extra messages for you from the spirit world, which may have a connection or may not have a connection to your reading, okay? But it's just something that spirit wants you to know. Guys, I'm very excited for you. Us. Finally, Libras, you know, we've come a long way. Definitely come a long way, darlings. Right? Law, legal. Definitely some of you guys that's within the legal field. Good choice. Anyway, that's part of, you know, your forte anyway with regards to methodical, you know, strategy and so forth. But what I was going to say is that for some of you guys now, where you have built up yourselves and established yourselves within the legal field, for this person to want to come back to you, they may find it very, very challenging too. Because I feel that if they're from your past, you wasn't where you are right now in terms of your career, legal-wise. Maybe you was a lawyer in training and they was around you and they probably thought, oh, she's going to fail anyway, or what have you. And then you kind of surprise them by being like, they're, you know, representing them for their court case. And they're like, so it's either that or it's the fact that, you know, obviously they had that faith in you and belief that you would have been able to do it. But it's just the fact now that you are a lawyer, you know. It's like they just feel that very apprehensive that, oh my God, am I going to get sued if I just say something wrong or whatever. You know, there's a little bit of anxiety here. All right, so that's just a little sideline bit for those, you know, lawyer Libras, legal Libras, you know, especially the ones who are bloody judges. Oh my God, you know what I mean? All right. So this is what I'm saying. This is you, Libra. Bloody hell. You know, you are not effing around. All right. I mean, the King of Swords is kind of like Aquarian, kind of, but it's an air sign. We'll take it. We're Libras. This is you. I feel that right now, where you are, Libra, okay, these two cards have to be together, but you are doing your research. You are all about improving. You are a work in progress. You do not have time for no Mickey Mouse bullshit. Okay? This is you. Whether this person is going to, because what they see, how they view you is like this. This is your energy. And this is how other people, everybody else sees you right now. Because you're focused, you don't have the time. You're laser focused on a particular subject. That is your focus. Anything else is irrelevant. Don't come at me or, you know, like what you're saying. Okay, well, what I'm saying as well. But it's a thing of like, don't come at me with irrelevant stuff that has absolutely nothing to do with us improving ourselves and our lives as a couple or within the household. Because if you're coming to me and telling me something random that has absolutely nothing to do with our situation and how we can improve our lives, you know, then, you know, you clearly don't know me. And the kind of response that I'm going to give you is this. You don't mean it in, you know, to be horrible, but, you know, we can be very cold and stuff like that when we need to be, because it's like, but honey, this is not really where we need to be heading right now, especially if you are the breadwinner. If you're the main person of the household and you've got too much things on your brain right now, darling. And this is what I'm saying, like where, you know, so they have the key to, you know, they had the key when you two were together. Okay, when they walked out, they left, but they still had the key with them. Now that you've sort of like, you was hurt, yes, we do have a heart, darlings, you know, cross watchers, you know, we do feel. Obviously, we had to work on ourselves. So that meant that, you know, upgrades, improvements, okay? Locks are changed. So where you changed the lock to your heart, right, it's just the same thing as changing the locks to your house. Isn't it? It just makes sense. So if somebody's going to come back in, you're not going to be the same way. You may have been like that before. And again, with referring to a house, if your ex-partner, whatever, or your estranged partner came back in, and it felt like nothing had changed, no improvement, and then 2 days later, you might sort of slip back into the same problem, and eventually that shit has to be amputated and say no, we are not going through this again. And this is what's happened, Leaps. Anyway, let's go with just pulling the rest of your cards, darling. All right, let's see how it goes. Because I tell you something, this Libra is just too on point. But this was needed. It was necessary. Okay? You're just improving your life. You're changing your circles. The connection's still there. Okay? And I also see this as well, is that you are open to love. However, there are a lot of conditions. Because I tell you something, you are protected. You are protected with regards to whatever kind of person comes into your life. If they come back in, because I do feel that there is, as I said, the love is there. If you two have unfinished business, summer energy, then, then they're coming back in. But a lot has been improved. And this protected energy is protecting the union between the two of you, okay? Or the fact that if you are both not able to reach this point and you're going beyond, then okay, but at least you got back together to do your closure or what have you. The love is still there, but the fact is that you're going to be loving somebody else. All right? Just saying straight. Anyway, you appreciate straightness. Right, 2 more cards, Libra. Okay, you see, I told you, you are on your coins. You're focused. You are very responsible right now. You're focusing on your career. I swear, I don't know about female Libras, but lately, all right, I'm just going to add myself into this, okay? Lately, I have been feeling more masculine energy within myself than feminine energy. Okay, I tell you now, the only time it's feminine is when I'm on that monthly stuff and myself, for fuck's sake. But anyway, when I'm not on that, it's like whenever I think about what I need to do, the masculine energy within me kicks in. This is also a representation of your feminine and masculine energies becoming unified. This is why it's going to appear to certain people that you're like this. But you're not really like this in a sense. It's necessary, but it's just the fact that you are, you've got self-love, self-care going on. You're making sure that you are still keeping a watch out there and seeing what's going on. You're not saying that you're totally closed off from the world, because you're not. You've got, this could be access to the internet. Okay, this could be the internet. This could be you checking out, seeing what's going on, checking out, see, what the dating scene is like, if you're totally single. But you are too much in your power. This is you. This is like, you just on your device, iPhone, iPad. But you are not allowing anybody in your life right now. Okay? Because you are focused on this energy. I don't know if any female Libras out there have that same kind of experience. If you have, put your comments in the box below. Let me know. If you're just more focused on your coins. Yes, you love love. Librans are romantics, and we are ruled by Venus. Okay? Gorgeous Venus. Beautiful energy. Goddess energy, yes. But there comes a time when it's not always about the love. Love ain't going to be paying off the bills when they come each month. Okay? Unfortunately, we're living in a kind of materialistic 3D world where you need money. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it straight. Okay? So when it comes to, you can't say to the person who's coming to, to send you the bill, oh, I love you. Can I pay you with love? They're like, bitch, what? Where's the fucking money about love? What is that? What has love got to do with it? Money is what you're on right now. Right? You can't pay. It's like paying people in kindness and love. Not when you've got bills to pay. Let's get real. All right? See the other card, darling. Be nice. All right, so you do have somebody, you've got admirers. Whatever you're doing, You do have admirers. People are still trying to have their little chance with you to sort of like, oh, hi. And just fancy, going out for, a drink or two and all stuff like that. But I do feel that right now, how can I show the card? It's because I picked up on like this. Oh my gosh, sorry guys. This is how you are. Can you see? Sorry guys. You're too serious and somebody's feeling very intimidated coming off to you. Hi. And you're like, yeah, I'm busy. What do you want? It is what it is. You're more focused on your coins and you're focused on bloody love right now. Alright? Sorry love, but it's the truth. And this is where you are. You also know that this person is coming back in. You got that inclination. Alright? Let's see what's going on with regards to what it is that you're looking on. What's the focus right now for you? Okay? Whatever card comes up, darling, also just apply it to your situation. If it doesn't resonate with you and feel, oh, fuck off, I'm not into that. I'm not into my Prada shoes. Then, look at the shoes. Alright? But somebody else could be saying no, could be looking at a car. Or I could be just looking on what books to buy or anything like that. Or house improvements. I'm looking at YouTube channels for home improvements or whatever the case may be. That's your focus right now, because I feel that what you're looking at right now is about enhancement. And if you are a legal Libra, a lawyer Libra right now, you need to be doing, I feel that obviously there's got to be a Libra out there who's a lawyer that's on a case right now. A legal case. I mean, come on, let's face it, there's so many lawyers out there, and I hope that the majority of them are Libras. All right, but you are on a case right now, and this case is very, 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 you don't mess it when it comes to your cases. You don't fuck about. You're like, if you're a lawyer, you think like a judge. You are like, you're there, like nobody can just turn around and tell you any kind of Mickey Mouse bullshit, because you will research that shit. And right now, for anyone that's on a case, I don't know why I'm really touching on a legal Libra, but I feel that there's a legal Libra that has a love issue too. It's fine, darling, but I just feel that right now you're dealing with a case, and this case is very important. Okay, it's very important. It could be reaching the public eye, or there's a case surrounding someone famous, or but this is quite big and this is very, very important, and you just don't have the time. You're not even focused on the Lovers card at the moment. You see how the King of Cups, the King of Swords is. You're just kind of detached from that energy right now, and as you can see, if I was to put, sorry guys, hold on a minute, darlings, hold on, because when I do the thingy, you know what I'm talking about. This is, all right, that's there, yeah. So this is your energy. You are also portraying the earth sign energy too. But look how the way the two kings, they're not even focused on the Lovers card. I mean, the Lovers is a beautiful, sacred energy. But you guys are not focused on that. That is not your focal point right now. That is not where you are. You was like that back in the day, right? Why do fools fall in love and this and that other. But right now you grew up, you've got your career focused and sorted, and this is where you are right now. And if this person that's coming into you, okay, or this admirer or whoever's coming towards you, because there is love there, that they want to have something lovey-dovey with you. They're gonna, and they can see that you're busy or you're a work in progress. If they rise up to the challenge, then yeah, they can work with you. Okay, but let's just see what the Page of Swords is, is at right now. Because you're too focused, darling. But you do have the occasional times in your spare time when you're just having a little bit of a look around, see what's going on. But you are just too solid right now. You want to come out. Who are you? Again. So yeah, I mean, I sense this as well. As I said, there's times of, in your spare time, you've got you're looking at two different things, which is, one is work related, and then in your spare time, you're still searching. All right, you're still looking at bits and pieces. Let's see. Let me pull another card. You're focusing on your coins. As I said, you're focusing on improvement. You do have responsibilities, and it is your responsibility, Libra. okay, to get your fucking finances sorted out. This is what you're doing. You've got bills to pay, bitch, and this, and you know, and this needs to be addressed pronto. Love can wait. Bills cannot. All right? That's your focus point. Anyway, let's go to this Page of Cups and see how this little person is going. I feel sorry for this person now. Listen, if they don't have their own coins and they're not intelligent enough to, to become, resourceful as yourself, you will cut them off with your Queen of Swords energy. In fact, you just have to look at them and they'll just walk away, because you wouldn't even need to pull your swords out, because your vibes alone will be the Queen of Swords energy, and just tell them, boy, jump off me. Page of Cups. Why are you here, darling? Because I do find that they want to be a king, but they're a bit too frightened. Like your vibes is frightening them off. That's why I think, like, oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, I told you. Look at this, darling. They're trying to, all right, let's put it this way. You've got the King of Pentacles. Again, you're focused on your vibes. You're focused on your coins right now. You're holding back. You're not really investing in anybody right now, because this is where you're aiming for. Oh my God, where is it? The Emperor. The Emperor. I don't think you've got time for love. Is this worth it in doing a you versus them, Leaps? Because I tell you something, I don't see any. Where is it? Where are they? This could be the indication as well, if you look at it from a different point of view, okay, that there is a fire sign, Aries kind of person, that, you're kind of, that is in the mix, okay? But don't forget, Libra is opposite to Aries, Aries is opposite to Libra. You are in total control of yourself. You know that bitch thing, being in total control of herself. This is, I'm not trying to say that you're a bitch or anything like that, but you know what I'm saying, don't you, darlings? Come on, you know what I'm saying. Gosh, I'm a fellow Libra as well, darlings. Okay, you are on your way to some serious hardcore ascension, darling. I'm telling you. And even if this was Empress energy or Emperor energy, listen, if you're male or female, you are the Emperor, right? And also, this is the fact, look at that. Underneath the bottom of the deck, you've got a fire sign. You've got a fire sign. They're rushing in. I feel that this Page of Cups and the Knight of Wands could be the same person, okay? Love and passion, passion and love. But I feel that right now, they're going to have to kind of like, they're going to have to like be really coming again. Don't they? But they basically, on a serious note, I feel that they're rushing in for the simple fact is that you're just totally a totally different person, and not only that, they've realized who you are and what they're missing out on as well. Okay, now let's pull for your person. All right, let's just see what's happening here, guys. Please excuse me, because I've just got so much stuff going on. I love your spread, Libra. I really, 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 really do. Even if I wasn't a Libra as well, I would love this spread, because it's just bloody gorgeous. Okay, you're just dealing with people who are just on your level. If they are not on your level, then boy, just fuck off. This is what you're saying. Just get the fuck out. Okay, you wouldn't even say that, because you wouldn't even have time to even cuss them, because time is money. Money is time. I do feel that right now your focus is coins. Your bills need to be paid. You want to go away on a holiday. You want to get your car sorted out. You want to go and sort out your house. You've got things that you've got to try and sort out with your lawyer, or you yourself. If you're a lawyer and you need to go and sort out another, look for legal representation for your own case, or to do with your will and stuff like that. You are too focused on getting your priorities straight. And, you ain't got time. Anyway, let's get cracking with this person. So, Spirit. Now, it seems that we've got a fire sign and or a water sign person that's in the mix with this Libra. What's going on here? What is with this person? Please tell us all, because we're intrigued now. Who are they? So, somebody... somebody that is working on themselves. Age of Pentacles. Okay? I do feel that they're wanting to come in to put the work in. Okay? I'll be honest with you. Alright, so don't get too cold just yet, Libra. Hold on a second. Okay? They're really trying to put in the work because they're trying to match. They're trying to match you. You remember what you've got. You've got Pentacles. They know that they have to step up. You got Pentacles and you've got all the powers. You've got all the energies of the kings in one. You're like a bloody god to this person. Or a goddess. Right? Let's see. They're trying to match you. They're trying to keep up with you. Right? Because what happened is that I told you, they had the epiphany. They had certain things that was going on. And, you know, babes, they could have been going through their dark night of the soul. Well, it looks like it right here, right? Because if you look at the Eight of Pentacles and the Hermit card, this fire sign / water sign person, or it could be the same person that has water in their chart or fire in their chart, they were really working on themselves. Because I feel that what's happened is when they met you or whatever, you triggered something in them. All right, you triggered something in them, and this is what is making them now put in the work. They've realised I need to step up. I need to, as I'm going to lose this Libra, and I don't really want to because I love her or him. Okay, you are not joking, Libra man. This person is hooked on you. You're flattered, but you're just a bit too busy at the moment, you know. And you don't mean, you're not saying it as I said to be a bitch, but you've just got things that you're trying to achieve. Okay, Queen of Cups. So they're trying to look for this nurturing energy of forgiveness, love. This is how they kind of, you know, something. It's a bit weird because I feel what's making them even more determined to come back in is that. It's other them that is portraying the Queen of Cups energy. But I feel that they're looking at you in this energy of... Now, when I say looking after them, don't get it twisted. Just being there in that kind of vibe. The connection that you used to have. Okay? Whatever kind of vibe you used to had before. They really respected you. As they would their mother. All right? Don't get it twisted, babes. Just hear me out here. Because I feel that this is also, this energy is protecting. They felt protected by you as well. You had this, like, you know, like you would sort of like, what's the word? You know when you sort of like stand up for the ones who are weak, or stand up for the ones who feel, you know, a bit anxious, and stand up for the bullies, you know, whatever's going on here, they just view you as an extremely strong, resourceful, beautiful, powerful person. But you also have a beautiful heart and very nurturing as well. This is how they view you, darling. All right? And it's like they remember. And they want the Two of Cups. I told you they love you. Oh, poor things. Right, let's go with this. We've got the Sun card. You could be dealing with the Leo, darling. Could be dealing with the Leo. You are their sunshine, their only sunshine. You make them happy when their skies are grey. Or is it clouds? Anyway, I can't remember. But anyway, basically, this is how they view you. They do respect you, darling. If they didn't say it before, trust me, they do. They do. Also, some of them want to have children with you as well. They want to have children with you. All right? Some of them see you as somebody that is worthy of being their... Hear me, worthy of being their mummy. I meant like worthy of being the mother of their children. Very nurturing energy. And look, you've got the High Priestess there as well. Can you see it? High Priestess under there. We've got the Queen of Swords. I've got to take this. I see it, I call it, I've got to take it. And the Six of Swords is there. They're making their way towards you. They know this. You both know this. You know deep down inside, right? You do. You know this. Can't deny it, Libs. You can't. They are not. I feel as well, as you know, as I said, they're trying to match you. They're trying to work things out with you. You know that because they realise, darling, that you are the person who they really, you know, need to be with, babes. Do you see what I'm saying? You've got it going on. Now let's pull to see what it is. All right, let's just pull these cards and see what's going on. All right. So the Eight of Pentacles. What's going on here, darling? Spirit, what can you tell me about this card? Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Told you they want to work things out. They're working on themselves and hoping that you know something. I'll tell you something. The way how... All right, hold on. The way how they want you to look on them is very important. You have to look... It's like they are so concerned with what you think of them. It's very important that they are at their best when they come back in, because they want you. It's like how you would look on them and how they would, you know, you would treat them and talk to them means a lot to them. This part isn't going to resonate with everybody, okay? But this, it just hit me. It really did. It hit me. They're very mindful of what they say and do around you. This is what I was going to say. Now, at this point, Libra, you need to be very careful here, right? Because I'm not trying to say that this person is submissive or, you know, accommodating or whatever like that, because you don't like being around weak people, okay? Like, you know, you need, you know, kind of thing. But you know what I'm saying? Hold on a second. But this person... it's like they would do anything to just be with you. You know, it's like they just so want to work with you on this. It's like they want to be with you as a power couple. All right? As a power couple. If they can really work upon on themselves, okay, and match what you are and be on that vibration, then you two are going to be looking like a power couple. Respected, you know, very hardworking, and you know, this is what they envision for you. Okay, it might not resonate with all Libras, but this is what I'm picking up, darling. All right, let's go for the Hermit. Why is the Hermit card here? The Queen of Wands, the Judgment card, and yeah, they've had their epiphany. Fire sign had their epiphany. They had their epiphany dealing with a Leo vibe, energy, you know. This person has had their epiphany. Remember, it's retrograde season. So, as I said, they're really trying to balance themselves off with this Pentacles energy. They're improving their life, their health, everything. Their outlook on life has changed. They're probably changing their diet, their eating habits. Everything about them has changed. If they used to smoke before, they're giving up smoking. You know, if they used to drink before, they're giving up drinking, or just reducing the amount of alcohol that they're taking, because they still might want to have a little drink, you know, on a night out, and, you know, just for socialising and what have you. Nothing wrong with that, darling, okay? But what I see going on here is that they are trying to make sure they look their best. Appearance really counts for them. You know, with fire signs, it's all... I mean, I'm not... what's its name in? But trying to be like, oh, superficial. But, you know, appearance counts these days, doesn't it? Okay? And if you're dealing with a fire sign, especially a Leo, it's all about their appearance. They love half their clothes, the designer stuff and everything like that. Because they want to show you that since they've been away, they've really worked on themselves, okay? Because they want this reunion to work. They've had their epiphany. It's like they're really planning out, and like, when I say scheming, not trying to say that they're all real sneaky and nasty, but what I'm trying to say is that they're trying to strategize a way of trying to hook you back into their life, but with good intentions, darling. All right, hold on a second. Right, Queen of Cups, here we go. And I tell you now, looking at the blue, they're full of emotions. And I mean, I'm just going by the back of the cards. Okay, I haven't flipped it over because I'm just trying to figure out if I need to turn these over. Okay, but they are full of emotion. And that what they have to say is very, very emotional. Okay, I need to turn these. This is why. You've got the Eight of Pentacles, you've got Major Arcana, the Empress, and you've got the Ace of Pentacles. Libra, this person wants to marry you. Libra, this person wants to have children with you. Libra, this person wants to spend the rest of their life with you. Now remember, you got the Emperor card. I swear to God, this is twin flame energy. Soulmate up to the nines. Twin flame up to the nines. This person, your divine counterpart, is coming back in. This to me feels like the union of the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Good. You got the Two of Cups. I'm just keeping it real. I'm saying what I see. All right. And I mean, you got the Hermit card again. Because I'm not going to, there's no point in me putting the Two of Cups here because to me, that is no point. You know what it is. This person has gone through their dark night of the soul. When you two were together before or when you was in contact with each other, let me turn around and tell you, this person was not ready for you, darling. And neither was you. All right? I have to be honest. You both weren't ready for each other. Because I feel that life lessons needed to be learned elsewhere. And they, I mean, no disrespect to whoever they were dealing with, but they were just the test run. You know, like crash test dummies. All right? They were the crash test dummies of the relationship that they're meant to be in with you. They were just sampling the goods. So rather than sample the goods with you and then fuck it up and stuff like that, they had to kind of break away. And if they ghosted you, it was for a very good reason. Because they didn't want to have memories of cussing and this and that other and lying to you and this and that other. So it would have been better for them not to say nothing at all. Nothing was better than having nothing with you, if that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense to them. Okay, I get where they're coming from. Okay, because what I'm sensing here is that this is what was part of the reason why that you two wasn't able to be together. The relationship that was meant to be, but it couldn't get off the ground because it wasn't the right time. This person, I tell you twice, you've seen the Hermit card. They have had to sort out their lives. I feel that they had so much going on. It was just not possible for you guys to come together. And everything had to come apart as the endings in order to start to come back again into some form of alignment. Because what I see with this card as well, you see there's two people there, there's two faces. So a lot of like masks and stuff like that, facades and, you know, all of this Mickey Mouse bullshit. But the thing is, it would have been, and I don't mean to say this in a way of like using people, but in a way they had to kind of like be that way to other people rather than be that way to you and you to them as well, because that would have been even more devastating. Do you understand? I hope so. Let's get this, let's wrap this up by sort of doing the, you know, the oracle cards now. But I tell you now, this is swim flame. Because I wanted to say soulmate, twin flame energy, right? And what is this? Now, remember, hear this, okay? This is another thing that's quite important as well, because there was something that I was sort of like mentioning with regards to them really wanting to kind of make you be proud of them kind of thing, all right? Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess, okay? Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So this was seriously about working on yourselves. This is why you both couldn't be together. Look at the card. Hold on. You can pause it here and just read it so that you can sort of like take in this, the message, all right? This is why it wasn't able to work. You have to be the best of, you know, I feel there was a lot of things that was triggering. Things that needed to be worked upon in terms of like you both being probably just very sexually attracted to each other because the Queen of Wands is there. So they're very much about sexual attraction as well, right? If this person is looking at you as wanting to have children with you, then what do you think they're going to want to do, innit? Right? So Anyway, let's go on to, but you know what I'm saying, Libra. Let's go on to the romance angels. All right, these 3 cards want to come out. All right. Now, the first card I've got is deception. So I do remember what I said about the coming apart. This deception wasn't working. It needed to come apart. Okay, this is not wanted and welcomed in your sacred union, right? And it says someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. This is what was going on before, because I think somebody was trying to impress somebody and it wasn't happening. They were trying to be more than what they really were. And I feel it's your person that you're dealing with, your fire sign person that you're dealing with. They was trying to sort of like be up there, and in the end it's like, soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. All right? Definitely twin flame energy. And the next card we've got is pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So what was going on here? And I also am going to say this as well again. This is also what you need to be working on. If you both are going to sort of come back together through your conversation and this and that, and you both realise, well, you know something? All right, babes, let's try this again. Okay? But let's be mindful, because it's still going to be fresh. It's new. Maybe you guys never, went with each other before, and this is the first time. But what you've already experienced in your previous relationships, you're going to be both a bit cautious and just making sure that you're not going to fuck up again. All right? You don't, because I do feel that you both just want to do the right thing by each other. You want to do right by each other. This is what I'm sensing a lot, guys. All right? Let me pull the angel answers. Let's see what kind of card we get from here. Hold on, guys. Your card is coming. Hold on. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Hold on. No. Hold on, guys. Because I just want to make sure I get the right cards out for winner. All right? 5 years later. And I can hear someone saying like, split the deck already. So we've got 3 things going on here. Hold on. The first one is compromise. So with regards to working on whatever the conversation is going to be, if it's going to be something where you're just going to be friends, then that's fine. If it's going to be something where you're both going to be coming together as to form this union, then there's going to need to be definitely, where you both need to kind of start to kind of outline your boundaries or outline certain things that's been going on with yourselves. And honesty is definitely got to be in there, all right? Because there's no point in being in a relationship with somebody if you're going to be far-arsing around and lying. Perfect timing. Perfect timing is divine timing. So I do feel that right now is the perfect time for this to happen. It wasn't before. And I know it was really frustrating for you guys if it was a thing of like, oh, but I really want this to work. You've got one more card. And what is this? Recovery. You both needed to have time apart from each other in order to, because remember the sun card is there as well. So I do feel that your person was going through something where they needed to recover in order to come towards you. And this involved a lot of, because remember that they had the Hermit card. You have the King of Pentacles. So you're sorted, you're good, you're sweet, you're golden, you're blessed. But this person needed to work on themselves a lot because they was going through what? The dark night of the soul. And that is a painful ass lesson. When you have, when you're facing your own demons, when you're looking at the shame, looking at the ways how you treated people, how the way people treated you. Remember what I said about illumination. Your person was, this is illumination. This is what illumination looks like. And underneath the bottom of the deck, sorry, not underneath the bottom of the deck, underneath this we've got the Hierophant and the Magician. So this is what they were working on. Seriously, 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 they were in a lot of issues at this precise moment in time. Recovery. And I do feel, Libra, that you will take all of this into consideration. Okay, you've heard the evidence. Now you're going to deliver your verdict. All right. I don't mean to sort of like be punny with regards to like, because I was mentioning about legal Libras, but this is where you're going to have to now make your own judgment, because you've now, you know, you've heard what they've had to say. It's best for you, Libra, to hear what they have to say before you take out your Queen of Swords and chop up this situation, because this is what they're worried about as well. Right? Queen of Swords. You got the King of Swords there, right? Which is even more defensive than the Queen of Swords, because the Queen of Swords will just cuss you out. The King of Swords will just cold you out and just chop down this relationship, and it's done. Finish with that. This is what they're worried about. But I just feel, Libra, you just need to just be diplomatic, hear them out, and then you'll be able to make a fair judgment on this. All right? I mean, that's all I ask for. Now, let's just end this off with the Love and Light deck, all right? Love and Light, Love and Light, Love and Light. This is a really lovely, pretty affirmation deck to end on. You know. Let's see what we've got. This person thought about you all the time, and they missed you like crazy. They really did. They missed you a lot. And I know you missed them too. Especially during the night time when things were a little bit quiet for you, quiet time, downtime and stuff like that. You've got be strong. You're stronger than you know. Beautiful outcomes always follows through strength. So you guys will overcome this. Okay? I feel you're more pissed at the fact that they never said nothing to you. They kind of left you high and dry. But you need to be strong and wise enough now to kind of like see, well, I understand your situation. Yes, maybe it was better for you, instead of you lying to me, the best thing to do is not to say nothing at all, because then I can't find fault with you any further to turn around and say, but you fucking lied to me. Because I didn't, because I never said nothing to you. So which one would you prefer? You know, it makes sense, darling. Guys, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Libras, my luxurious, beautiful vixens and, you know, chaps. This is what I've got for you, my intelligent friends. I do hope that this reading has kind of like, you know, kind of made you kind of look at things from a different soulful perspective, because they do mean well, and I don't sense anything. If they were so in, I mean, you've seen the cards, okay? You've seen the cards. You know that they're not going to come at you with any Mickey Mouse bullshit, because they know that you don't have that. The ball's in your court. Once you've heard the evidence that they give you, it's like I'm doing it, you know, when the lawyers sort of like say their piece to the judge before, you know, or to the jury before a verdict is passed, and then the judge then gives a sentence and the closing of this case. But basically this is where now you will need to be in a very strong diplomatic, very patient kind of energy, and try to be as impartial as you possibly can. I know that the legal Libras will be able to do this a little with a bit more effectiveness, because it's their craft, it's what they practice, they've studied for this. So I won't see them sort of like being very irrational, thinking, oh, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. You would listen to what they have to say, be extremely poker-faced, which will probably make them even more intimidated, but that is just you. You are Libra. And I am Lorraine, a Libra too. Thank you so much for stopping by this channel, and good luck, guys. I really do hope that you are both able to meet some form of agreeable compromise and situation, and if it works out, even better for you both to be together, because I do feel that you both deserve to be together, because you both love each other. You are soulmates and twin flames at the end of the day, and it's evidently clear here. okay? Because you both have the clarity that you need, all right? And if it doesn't work out, I wish you both the very best again, because it doesn't mean that you won't be able to find love, because you are love, and you will still be able to go out there and make an impact in the world with your light. Okay, guys, so take care of yourselves, Libras. We will catch up another time. All right, darling, see ya. Bye.